see the Sheik come out now because I know Unknown's a lot more comfortable when it comes to using Wolf. He did look really good from last week. I mean, the one game that they had here for this week, it seemed like Unknown was slightly starting to bring it back, but it was just a little bit too late. And one thing to keep in mind is whenever you get Ness off stage, utilize your good disjointed tools such as F tilt, such as down smash. Utilize those moves whenever you see Syrup trying to recover, because one thing he likes to do is just play at the ledge as fair into Wolf Flash. It's going to attack on a good amount of damage and put Syrup in a bad situation.
Yeah, man. I'm looking forward to seeing what Alvin can do with this Wolf. I have a feeling that maybe if it doesn't do well game one, we might get the switch right back to Sheik, but I feel like this Wolf was just sort of only getting warmed up in Winners Finals, had a little bit of a late surge despite losing the set here, but the Sheik was just, I guess, not really getting it done, but otherwise has been mostly going even with Syrup's Ness.
And the down throw going to put Syrup once again in a bad situation. Still, I respect the attempt right there from Unknown, but it was really good decision making from Syrup to just stall his recovery a little bit and not give Unknown the chance to even get a potential edge guard. But now in a bad situation, still going to make it back safely and going to get punished is Unknown for re-grabbing ledge. Even if he were to snap the ledge, he would have definitely died.
Either way, yeah, 100%. Was not going to make it back. A little bit of a bold choice to try and challenge it. I know Unknown has played Ness a lot over the years, so I think even just challenging PK Rocket is something that might feel a little bit comfortable with, but it didn't work out this time. But is going to get a weird bounce, I guess, off the stage, something. But in any case, the forward tilt is going to be enough to do it, and slashing the way back on stage, not going to take any chances with that yo-yo.
Yep, and already 44 to 34% damage already tacked on, and then some. Unknown not allowing Syrup to touch the ground whatsoever. Already 88% off of just one string, but beautiful catch right there from Syrup. Gonna take advantage of the stage, but now back at center stage, both these players want to maintain neutral, just want to find that opening that they so rightfully need to get back into get the game back in their favor.
Yep, so that's the game back in Syrup's favor. Might see quick retaliation here, and we do. Coming out from Unknown, does not want to go down any further than he already was, and this is where it sucks to be Wolf, quite honestly, for lack of better, more eloquent speak. But, dealing with Ness and all those options on the ledge, wow. Okay,
and I like the option right there.
Yeah.
Just a little bit of damage tacked on, and that's kind of enough to just get Syrup off his game a little bit, just avoid any edge guard situations, but still the edge guard is there as the fair is just gonna do it for Syrup getting game one in this first game of Grand Finals. As you see, Unknown kind of shaking his head there, a little bit disappointed with what happened. It seemed like he was starting to figure out a little bit what to do, but it was just kind of a little bit too late.
Yeah, it's a little tricky there. I feel like you have it right. Sort of trying to figure out what to do. That is such a weird stock. I have to see that again. Yeah, I was trying to kind of figure out what to do. He's going to stick it out with Wolf, though, regardless. And, why not? I think that whole game was a lot closer than the last 10 or so seconds really let on there when Syrup pulled away. I think that Unknown is onto something with this Wolf. We're just going to have to see if it's going to figure it out sooner than later, because that Sheik was putting in some work earlier, despite, maybe not doing what Unknown thought it would do.
Yeah, I mean, once again, one thing to keep in mind is you want to maintain neutral, you want to maintain center stage, and you don't want to give your opponent the chance, especially these two very phenomenal characters. No jump is in Unknown's corner, and yeah, without a jump, there's no reason to even attempt to recover back on stage.
Yeah, he was dead pretty much no matter how you slice it. And now going to have to figure something out fast. This seems to sort of be the theme of this set at the moment, is Unknown kind of being down and then having to figure something out to try and get back quick, because, again, you do not want to go down the Ness.
Wow.
Yeah, that was interesting.
That was respectable. I actually liked the option. It was just Syrup was still a little bit high on the stage, on the in the air to just avoid that up B. It probably would have killed. If not, it would have put Syrup in a bad situation for an edge guard. But still, Unknown just gonna keep fighting back, looking really solid as he kind of baits that get up attack to just steal the stock with a dash attack of his own. And now Unknown building his momentum back. Already a up smash, gonna tack on enough percent to give him the lead.
Yeah, man, you don't need anything fancy as long as you take the stock. You know, dash attack is dash attack. In fact, I'm pretty sure Syrup won a game with dash attack just in Winners Finals as well. So getting a little bit of payback there. And, you know, while we're talking, Unknown has found a little bit of a lead here, albeit not a big one. But if he's able to kind of... Oh, God, yeah, dude, he's did it. Hits him with the bat. What I was going to say is if he's able to find a little bit of a lead here, it could be huge.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and this is the time to try to find that lead if you still can. But seems like Syrup is finally utilizing the spacing to his advantage. He had the punish right there, but he wasn't too confident in that up air drag down to just extend it. But it doesn't even matter, as the dash attack is going to give him the lead. Only 80% of damage tacked on in the second stock, and he's just going for it. He's just going for it all. Why not?
Yeah, man. This is... Now again the same theme. Unknown kind of figuring things out, making it look manageable, and then Syrup essentially just getting the stocks. So delaying the recovery, rightfully so, kind of had to. Not going to be able to deal with that yo-yo otherwise, and just like that is going to have to deal with it again.
Mm-hmm. Such an unfortunate game right there for Unknown. Yeah, like you mentioned, it always seems like he's figuring it out. But then Syrup just does one good option that just kind of pushes Unknown's momentum away a little bit. I like the spacing game coming out from Syrup, though. You know, utilizing that fair. I mean, that fair being spaced out so he can get that F smash. That was really smart. That was just good decision making and a good call out there, because he just knew that Unknown would potentially go for a grab right there, as most people probably would. So that was good on Syrup to do, and hopefully all that momentum can build up to a potential 3-0. Syrup looking really dominant.
Yeah,
in
definitely.
This, finals.
Definitely poised to win here. Very different set than Winners Finals. Looks like for better, for worse, we're going to see Unknown stick it out with the Wolf. And local of this size, and the fact that he's running into Syrup pretty much every week at this point, you know, why not? Maybe even just in the experience. You know, maybe you're not expecting to win if you're Unknown, and you're just like, you know, I still like this better than Sheik, even though the Sheik is sort of doing better. So, see, you know, maybe Unknown will get another game. It is up very big right now, after all.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And still, yeah, sometimes it's all about just, you know, just building up, trying to get the download. Even though it's late, it's sometimes better late than never. So good stuff right now to Unknown, looking really solid. Only 47% tacked on his still first stock, and he's not showing any signs of stopping against Syrup.
That
77% already.
A brave recovery. Kind of just challenged the yo-yo from the top down, and successfully so. And now basically a full stock ahead, and really just one good option away from being two stocks ahead.
Yeah, if you clash with the yo-yo, depending on your recovery, it kind of just evades. It's basically just another way of saying, like, okay, you don't got to worry about getting hit anymore.
Did the same thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, as long as your move clashes, which is basically just saying if you recover high, or if you recover at level with the yo-yo instead of just going low, most of the times, more often than not, it will get you out of the situation of the yo-yo even just catching you. So that was good stuff right there from Unknown, utilizing what is a good recovery from Wolf. In that case, not only is it a disjointed move, it's also a kill option. So, you know, it also puts you in a bad situation where it could just send you off stage. But still,
that was
the
nice.
dash attack, the punt kick will come in clutch for Unknown, extending the lead in this game 3.
Yeah, man, he got that dash attack off of a parry from the PK Fire too. That was just like really nice sequence of events there for Unknown. And now could possibly bring us to game 4 here, and looking better and better each game, quite honestly.
Yeah, and I respect the PK Rocket just to avoid Unknown being able to get anything off of him, because he knew he wasn't going to get that PK Thunder wasn't going to hit Unknown at all. So he just avoided, and then the side magnet into the back air to seal the stock and bring this back to a one stock game, well, this is definitely doable for both these players. Unknown definitely wants to put at least one on the board, but it seems like Syrup just wants to go home, end things early, and just pack up.
Yeah, dude's gonna have to do something quick if he wants that. Looks like Unknown is one good option away from winning this, but also one bad option probably from losing it. We've been seeing a lot of struggle off stage, and that's just per the matchup and per playing Ness, and let alone Syrup's Ness. So slowing things down. Unknown gonna have to pick his option very carefully right now.
Yeah, it's really weird because you're in a position where you have the lead in terms of percent, and you don't have much reason to approach. But then, like, sometimes it just gets to you. You get a little bit antsy, and you just go for an option, hoping that you could just get the stock. But now he's in a bad situation where he could potentially lose, and the call-out roll chasing him down with the up smash, 3-0 fashion for Syrup, and what seemed to be a game for Unknown to win and potentially just bring this back, bring this set back. Syrup just not allowing it to happen.
Yeah, dude, really well played by Syrup. Kept the composure the whole time. Really no sweat. Another day in the office, as it would seem, for Syrup in any case. And I got to tell you, I do have a feeling we might be seeing these guys constantly do this week in and week out. I kind of got the old guard and the new guard, so to speak. So that'll be pretty fun to watch develop. If there's one thing I enjoy about these tournaments is sort of the trends and storylines that go along with, because there's a lot of them. But in today's case, we are going to be seeing the youngster get it done with the PK kid, and quick night here. That was probably the fastest DNA I've seen in like ever.
Yeah, it's a short bracket, but you got to keep in mind there is a tornado warning. It was raining a lot earlier, so a lot of people were just better to be safe than sorry. So only 17 people, but even then, some solid players. We had Syrup, Lemon Tea, Unknown. We had Rickles come out, so it's always a pleasure to have Rickles. Hopefully, we see a little bit more of him. I don't know what his plans are for the weekend, but if he's still around, that's great. I'm pretty sure he's going to the event in MDVA. I'm
Oh yeah,
guessing.
the comeback. Yeah, there is a monthly this weekend, which Tweak will be there. A lot of other really good players will be there, and
so
yeah,
what
man.
better way to get some practice than Tri-State.
All right, well,
Tri-State brackets.
while we're at it, I see chat. I see Webb. Webb being the first week's DNA winner. I got Rivers in here. We got to run the Platinum Star, stream last night, so that was pretty cool. But Forge unofficially will be back probably late September. There's a date, but I'm not going to throw it out there yet in case it changes. I just don't know, but it is coming. Platinum Star, that is going to be every single Wednesday. I don't have a slide for it. Instead, if you aren't in New Jersey and you are looking for good Smash events and you are on a Wednesday, you do have Xeno though, of course. All the time that's there. These guys have been holding it down every Wednesday for forever. And if you're enjoying them, go ahead and check out their monthly this Saturday as well. So you got the comeback in MDVA. You got Xenosaga in New York City. No shortage of tournaments for you guys to go to. Obviously, you got Fusion every Monday. You guys already know plenty about that. What else we got? DNA, you already know about that one. I think that's pretty much it, Gabe. I don't really got much else, brother.
Not really much to say. I mean, just if you really want to rep up in Tri-State, if you feel like you can hang with the big boys, just come out to all these events. It's only some of the best players you're going to get, even with a small bracket as today. You're only going to get some really solid players, potential PR, and even at times you can even put them in the ranks of even PGR type level players.
Sure.
So good stuff to all these players. Big shout outs to Rickles, big shout outs to everyone viewing. It's been a pleasure, Chris. Thank you for having me once again. I'm always down to commentate these events. I love DNA.
I mean, you could be here all the time if you want, dude. I mean, I'm here all the time anyway. So we'll figure it out. Maybe we'll see you next week. Otherwise, it has been fun having you. But go ahead, follow Gabe on Twitter. You follow me, don't follow me. I don't know. I don't even use Twitter that much. But it's there. So, all right, you guys have a great night. And, yeah, I guess we'll see you on Wednesday for Platinum Star.
All right, good one.